The Gospel Keys Piano Foundation course. Wow, what can I say about this course? First of all, this piano course is for people who want to learn how to play the piano from scratch. This is not a course that brushes through concepts and just gives you the idea of how to play the piano. This is a proper hold you by the hand, online training type of course. Check this out. You don't need a one-on-one teacher to learn how to play the piano. This course gives you all the one-on-one teacher experience that you need to learn how to play the piano. So the Gospel Keys Easy Piano Foundation course is one of a kind, and it's really unique in its approach to teaching you how to play the piano. If you want to become a gospel piano player, or if you want to develop your musical ears or get well-trained ears while you learn how to play the piano, then this course is for you. This is a 10-chapter course that covers absolutely everything you need in order to easily learn how to play the piano, with a clear focus on ear training, exercises and drills to help you stay focused while you learn how to play the piano. The average person thinks that they need a physical teacher to learn how to play the piano because you want to have the feeling that you have somebody to guide you and to help you make sure that you're doing the right things while you learn how to play the piano. And it's just normal to think that having a one-on-one teacher will help you to be more effective at learning how to play the piano. But I'll let you know that this course takes into consideration all the one-on-one teacher approach to help you to learn the piano really effectively. As a one-on-one piano teacher myself, I've used all my years of experience to make sure that this course does not leave out any detail when it comes to delivery of the lessons. For example, while showing you how to do finger exercises in this course, I also keep emphasizing that you need to use the proper fingers. So this really helps you to make sure that you use the right fingers. And even when you're not sure, or even when you're kind of going astray, you're still able to retrace your steps and do the right thing. I also give you tips on how to make the process easy, as well as give advice on when to give yourself a break and come back to the lesson. With this approach, you can learn the piano at your own pace without the frustration of having to do things like you would do in a one-on-one scenario. As a piano teacher, I've also seen piano students get frustrated and eventually quit because they don't really have enough time to practice, yet they keep on taking lessons. With this course, all you need is determination and you will be able to learn how to play the piano at your own pace. So this means that you can learn how to play the piano on your own terms. If you like, you can keep on learning the piano for the next 2 weeks. If you like, you can take 1 week break and then come back afterwards and then put in all the effort and energy into learning the piano, and you can just do things at your own pace. You will be getting more value from this course compared to paying for private lessons. For example, if it will take you about 6 months to learn how to play the piano and get to the beginner level, you will be spending around $500 to over $1,000 on private lessons. After about 6 months, you may only be able to do a few things on the piano after spending all this money. This course only costs a fraction of $500, and you also get about 2 years worth of private lessons, which will take you from learner stage to beginner stage and to beginner intermediate stage. This course does not only teach you how to play the piano, it also shows you how to learn songs, also shows you how to use the transpose feature of your keyboard so you can practice any song in any key. It even shows you how to use the sustain pedal and more. Let's talk about ear training. This course is really big on ear training and contains lots of ear training exercises and tips and advices. Apart from the chapters dedicated to ear training, most of the chapters of the course give you opportunities to train your ears using audio and visuals. This course even comes with ear training MP3 tracks that you can play in your car or wherever and use to train your ears. You also get chord progression charts that use numbers and simple notations to help you to play chord progressions. This means that you can literally sight play without reading music manuscripts. There are 25 single notes song performances as well as 25 chord progressions song performances, with great visuals to help you learn how to play songs using single notes as well as playing chord progressions along to songs. This means that while taking this course, you will be learning how to play 25 different songs using single notes as well as playing chord progressions along to 25 songs from this course. So I'm going to make this bold statement and say that I don't think that you can get this much value from private lessons. This course is like your own very personal tutor that you can use at any time of the day, and you can always pause, play, rewind. You can leave it for some time and come back to it, give yourself a break, pick it up, drop it, and just do whatever you like. With it, you have absolute freedom. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the Gospel Musician Piano Foundations course. So the videos of this course are already available online inside the membership area of the Gospel Keys Easy Training Center. So I will be using the videos on this platform to show you around this course and to show you all the features that this course has to offer when it comes to learning how to play the piano. So let's dive in. Alright, now let's go through the videos of this course. So here we have the chapter 1, which is the fundamentals. And as you can see here, it goes from the introduction to what's a piano, differences between piano, organ, and keyboard. So as you can see, this covers the very fundamental and basic aspects of learning the piano. How to quickly find notes. We have piano terminologies, intervals, and distances. So let's start from what's a piano. What is a piano? You're probably wondering why this question. Everybody knows what a piano is. But I'm sure there are a few people out there who don't really know what a piano is, because some people actually think that anything that has black and white keys is a piano or an organ or a keyboard or something. So this video clip is meant to demystify this concept. Okay, so what is a piano? The piano is an acoustic string. So as you can tell, this really covers every little detail when it comes to basics. So let's go back. Let's check out the differences between the piano, the organ, and the keyboard. Differences between the piano, organ, and keyboard. Okay, so like we said in the previous clip, the piano is an acoustic instrument, and what this means is that the piano uses materials that are able to make sounds on their own. Okay, for example, the acoustic guitar, you can strike the guitar and it will produce sounds. Okay, just like the acoustic piano. Okay, so like I said, this covers the very basics, and likewise you have all these topics that really covers all the basics that you need to know. How to quickly find notes. This talks about how to quickly find the notes of the piano. You know, the black and white keys, they all have names. So this really helps you to learn how to quickly find the names. So chapter 1 is really about the basics, and this should be very helpful to the very beginner. So even if you've not seen a piano before, you're still thinking about getting your own home keyboard or something like that, this course will help you to understand all the basics and all the fundamental knowledge you need in order to start to play the piano. So let's take a look at the bonus video here. Okay, so this is a bonus video, and what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to summarize everything we've done in this chapter into one very quick video. Okay, so in this first chapter we've looked at what the piano is, we've looked at the differences between the piano, the organ, and the keyboard. Alright, so as you can see, this is very powerful. So apart from covering all of these topics in chapter 1, you also have a whole video that summarizes everything that we talked about, from what's a piano all the way to introduction to the number system. So let's say you've gone through the videos of chapter 1 over the course of 1 to 2 weeks. You may start to forget some things, or you may not be sure about some things. So you can always come back to the bonus video and you can always watch that, and this will help to refresh your memory. So we also have bonus exercises, and here we have notes names practice, notes identification exercises part 1, notes identification exercises part 2. We also have playing the major scale in other keys. Okay, so these are bonus videos that are meant to help you to really understand the first chapter of this course. So you can see that even if one approach doesn't work for you, then other approaches are going to work for you, and all of these approaches are all meant to achieve one goal, which is meant to help you to understand this course, and in this case the chapter 1 of this course. So we have the note names practice, note names practice. This exercise is going to test how quick you can find a note on the piano. I'm going to play a note and you have to be able to tell the note I'm playing in the shortest amount of time. And at the end of the day, I'm going to pick all the 12 notes that we have on the piano, but I'm going to pick them randomly. Okay, so let's get started now. Alright, so this particular video is meant to help you to really master how to quickly find the notes of the piano. So we have a whole video that teaches you how to find the notes of the piano, and then we have this bonus video that you can always go to anytime and you can use it to practice, and this should be able to help you to really master finding the notes of the piano. So let's go to the next video. So here we have the notes identification exercises part 1. Hello, you're welcome to this exercise. So what I'm going to do is this: I'll pick a random note and then I'll play the notes up and down the keyboard, and you have to identify the next note. In the first part of this exercise, I'll go up in tones and I'll go down in tones, and in the next video I'll go up in semitones and I'll come down in semitones. So let's start from C. Okay, so this video is also helping you to be able to find notes very well. So we have the first exercise and we also have this second exercise that really goes a long way in helping you to master finding the notes of the piano. I think that this is really good and helpful for the absolute beginner. And here we have another one for identifying notes, and then we have this one playing the major scale in other keys. Let's check this out. Hi, you're welcome to this video, and in this video we'll be looking at exercises for the major scale in other keys apart from the key of C. Okay, if you've been trying to practice the major scale in other keys apart from C, this exercise will help you to know if you've been doing the right thing, and if you've not practiced the major scale in other keys, then this is your opportunity to try the major. And we know that the intervals are tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So when you press your C note, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So this simple principle really makes it easy. Alright, so the chapter 1 of this course shows you how to play the major scale. So this exercise is meant to help you to master how to play the major scale even further. So it's very easy to actually play the major scale in the key of C, and this course is in the key of C. Playing the major scale in the key of C involves playing only the white keys, but then this exercise takes things further by showing you how to use the principle of the major scale to find the major scale of other keys like the key of C sharp, D, E flat, and all the other 11 keys apart from the key of C. So I believe that this is very powerful, and this should really help you to master the principle of the major scale, and this should even help you to start to understand other keys apart from the key of C as well. So let's go back. Okay, now let's check out finger exercises, which is the second chapter of the course. Alright, so here we have a very simple finger exercise that's going to help you to start to get used to the keys of the keyboard. So this is the place where you actually start to play something on the piano. So we have very simple finger exercises on the course that goes all the way to moderately, more intense ones. So this one is very simple, and then let's check out the next one. So we have the advanced finger exercise.
And in this one we are just going to take things up a bit. Okay, so I believe that before you tackle this stage of this course, this will.
Alright, so we have this finger exercise. It's more advanced than the first one. However, this one is also a very simple finger exercise, because after going through this for, let's say, 1 or 2 days, you should be able to master this one. So the finger exercises in this course goes from very, very simple, and then they go all the way to advanced, and they go up in stages. So once you're able to do the simple one, then you should find it easy to do the more advanced ones. And I can also assure you that the method of teaching is very gentle and has been designed to take things slowly with you and just help you to learn at a very slow and steady pace. So with this course, you won't be feeling any pressure, because of course you can always pause and rewind, and it really goes at a very slow and steady pace. And even if you consider yourself a very slow learner, I'm sure that the pace of this course should be just all right for you, even if you think you're a slow learner. So let's check out the next video. So we have advanced finger exercises part 2.
Okay, so for this exercise we are going to be dealing with the full major scale in the key of C, and the major scale in the key of C is C, D, E.
Alright, this exercise is the main exercise, and once you can do this exercise, you will start to see that you will be able to learn the piano very easily. And even for an advanced player like me, I still do this exercise, and you have this exercise in this course, and the breakdown is very easy for anybody to grab. So let's go back. And here we also have bonus exercises. So we have chord finger exercises, and these exercises are just other forms of exercises that help you to, get your fingers used to the keys of the piano.
Hi, you're welcome to the first bonus exercise video in this chapter, and for this exercise we'll be doing something different to what we've done before. Okay, and this is what we'll be doing. We'll be practicing with notes of simple chords in the key of C, and this is what it looks like.
Okay, so you have that bonus exercise that's really helpful. So even if you've been struggling with other exercises, hopefully you may be able to find this one easy, and every of these exercises will really help you to start to master the feel of the keyboard. Okay, and we have the counter motion finger exercise. Let's see what it looks like.
Hi, you're welcome to this exercise video, and in this exercise video we will be doing a counter motion of this very simple finger exercise, the one that we go from Do to So and back to Do, and it's this one I'm talking about. So instead of doing So, which would be hand, so it's a counter motion, and we just go back and forth both hands.
Alright, that's another form of finger exercise that can help you to start to master hand independence on the piano. And then we have a very basic finger exercise in all keys. So if you've gone through all these numerous exercises and you want to challenge yourself even further, you have this exercise that you can do in all keys. So let's go to chapter 3 now. So here we have the chapter 3, and because this course is based on ear training, you have a whole chapter that teaches you ear training. And this is very powerful because as a gospel musician, you need to have well-trained ears, and this course really focuses on ear training. So what you'll find out also is that about 80% to 90% of the videos of this course keep emphasizing on how you can really help yourself with ear training, and they also give you tips and tricks of how to learn the piano as well as train your ears, because training your ears while you learn the piano is very important. So let's check out this video very quickly. Ear training. You're welcome to the chapter 3 of this course, and in this chapter we will be looking into ear training, and this chapter of the course is going to help you to get your ears well trained, because this course is all about learning how to play the piano. So I'm just going to skip forward very quickly. Okay, so just in case you're on your piano now and you're trying to play. Okay, so this video is very practical, and it involves singing out loud. It involves singing the tonic solfa, which is displayed on the screen. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's the tonic solfa. So it's very, very practical. And this exercise involves using your ears, your voice, and your playing skills. So it helps you to be able to understand exactly what you can hear. So it's two different things to be able to listen to music and enjoy the music, and it's also another thing to be able to listen to music and be able to know what's going on. Okay, and this is what this chapter is all about. This chapter aims to help you to start to understand music in a whole new way, and this is very good for someone learning how to play the piano. So let's check out the next video. So we have notes identification exercises. Notes identification exercises. In this exercise, we are going a level higher than the major scale ear training, and this time around what we are doing is we are going to be identifying notes. Okay, for example, in the key of C, that's the C note. By hearing the C note, you know that that's the Do. Okay, so this chapter really helps you to identify notes. It even helps you to identify chords as well. And the interesting thing about this chapter is that it also comes with audio files that you can download and put on your phone, and you can listen to the ear training exercises on the bus, in your car, or while you're doing some house chores, or whenever you want to listen to them, and these audio clips will help to train your ears. So let's go to bonus ear training exercises. And here we have tonic solfa exercises, chord identification exercises, part 1 and part 2. And then we also have the audio files. So let's check out the audio files. So here we have all of these audio clips that you can download. So there are 9 MP3 tracks here in total, and you can download all of these tracks, and if you've done a one-off purchase, then you will have the files in your downloads, obviously. Okay, so you can play these audio files and you can listen to them, and you can just follow all the instructions, and this should help you to get your ears well trained. So let's go to chapter 4 now. So chapter 4 talks about how to play songs using single notes. Okay, so we have chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. These are like preparing you to start to play the piano. So all these videos, all the exercises here, by the time you've gone through all these exercises, you should be feeling confident and eager to start to play songs. And that's what chapter 4 is all about. So this chapter actually shows you how to play songs using single notes. Let's go to where to start playing.
where to start playing. This highly depends on your current level of understanding of tonic solfa and the melody of a song. If you can hear a song and transcribe the song to tonic solfa, then where to start playing the song will be easy. Okay, I know this may sound a bit complicated, but don't worry, I'm going to break down everything for you and it's going to be simplified soon enough. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to help you to really know how to start to play a song on the piano. So the first step to teaching yourself how to play a song, or the first step to playing a song using single notes, is to know where to start. Do you start on the do? Do you start on the re, on the fa, on the mi, on the so, on the la, on the ti? So what this video aims to do is to help you to know exactly how to start playing, and this is very important, and this is why we have this video here, to help you to really know what you're doing if you want to start to play songs using single notes. And then this video, Learn How to Play Any Song, teaches you how to teach yourself how to play any song by trial and error. And this video will help you to make sure that you're doing things the right way, because it is possible to learn how to play any song by trial and error, but then you want to be sure that you're doing things the right way, and this is what this video aims to do. And then after this video teaches you all that, you now have two case studies. You have case study 1 and case study 2. These are examples of how to teach yourself how to play a song. So in these case studies, we can actually learn how to play the two songs featured together. So you can actually see the thought process of teaching yourself how to play a song. You can see the thought process in action, and it's very, very practical. And right here, this video is a whole 19 minutes showing you how to actually teach yourself how to play any song. Playing, you're looking at your keyboard, you're playing, and then instead of singing the song, you're singing the tonic solfa. This is a very, very, very powerful way to improve your ear training practice. Okay, so we have so la do do, so la do re, mi re do la mi re do do. Okay, so far so good. We've gotten to this stage together, and I want to believe that this has been easy. Okay, so now let's move on. So the next part of the song is la 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 la. Okay, so let's learn this now. Now let's go a step backwards. La 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 la. Now the next note is la 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 la. So I have this note, and that's a do. La la la. So la la la. That's higher than this note. So I'll try this. La la la. Okay, so that's the note. La la la. That's higher. So let's go searching to the right. La la. No. La la. Okay, so that's the note. La 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 la. Alright, as you can tell, these exercises are very practical and they don't leave out any detail. So this goes through all the little processes, all the little details that you need in order to really know what you're doing. So this particular case study is for the song In Christ Alone, and you have another case study of this chapter. If you have found it difficult to put your ears in the key of C using the suggested methods from the previous videos, then this case study will work for you 100%. In this second case study, we will be using a much easier approach to bring the ears to the key you want to play the song or learn how to play the song in. And remember, we need to bring the ears to the key of C because this is the key we want to play in and we don't want a mismatch. Alright, so as you can tell, this particular video or this case study is going to try to use another approach to help to show you how to teach yourself how to play any song. I believe that this is very powerful, and the good thing about this is that you can spend as much time as you need to spend on these videos until you're able to do what the videos are trying to teach you how to do. And this is very powerful. Okay, and then we have single note songs, and here we have 25 different songs. How Great Is Our God, Falling in Love with Jesus, Center of My Joy. These are very popular songs, and even if you don't know all these songs, I'm sure you should know about 80 to 90% of these songs. So here we have the introduction, and the proper fingering tips shows you how to properly use the right fingering to play these songs. So let's just pick one of these songs. You Deserve the Glory. Okay, so that's Above All, and here we have You Deserve the Glory. So let's see what it looks like. Alright, so here we have this song, You Deserve the Glory, and this is a performance that you can watch a number of times and you can try to play the song yourself. And on the screen we have the tonic solfa of the song, mi so so mi so mi. So that's what's going on the screen. So what you can do is you can copy the tonic solfa, and these songs on their own, they are ear training exercises. So if you go through all the 25 songs, by the time you've gone through the 25 songs, your ears should have been properly trained, and you should really be good when it comes to ear training, because all these songs are presented in the form of tonic solfa, and when you learn songs using tonic solfa, then you're really training yourself, because ear training is about the tonic solfege. I believe that this section of the course is also very, very powerful if you follow all the instructions and do things the right way. So let's go to the next chapter of the course. Next chapter of the course is the chapter 5, and this is Introduction to Chords. So after you must have learned how to play all these 25 songs, then I'm sure that you should be now eager to start to play chords and start to, play chord progressions. And this is what this section of the course is about. So let's check out the introduction first. Introduction to chords. In this chapter of the course, we'll be looking at chords and how they are created. Please note that you don't have to play anything on the piano this time. Alright, so a chord is the combination of two or more notes on the piano. The whole essence of learning how to play the piano is to be able to play chords in accompaniments to a singer or to a piece of music. A chord progression is a series of two or more chords used in a piece of music. So for example, if I played C major and then I played F major and then I played G major and I go back to the C major, I've played a simple chord progression. Now the whole concept of playing chords is very easy and simple. However, the concept of playing chords and ear training cannot be isolated for this course, and this is because they go hand in hand. So as a rule of thumb, you need to fully understand ear training and master ear training so you can fully understand how to apply chords and chord progressions in a... Alright, let's check out the next video.
So here we have dyads, triads, and power chords.
Dyads, triads, and power chords. Alright, so in this video we will be talking about dyads, triads, and power chords together. Okay, so when you're playing, that's two notes.
So this chapter of the course is very powerful because, as you heard from the introduction, you don't really need to play anything when it comes to this chapter of the course. You just need to listen, watch, and observe, so that when it's time to start to play the chords and the chord progressions, it's not too overwhelming for you. So for these videos, you just need to sit back, relax, and just watch the videos and just really learn and understand the important concepts when it comes to playing chords. So let's check out the next video. So the next video talks about chords and scale degree, and then we have the number system, part 2, piano chords, foundation, classes of chords, advanced chords. So let's check out classes of chords.
Classes of chords. So now that we've looked at the major chords, minor chords, diminished and augmented chords, now let's go a bit advanced and let's look at how you can form even more complex chords using the foundational chords, which are the major, minor, diminished, and augmented chords. Okay, now all of these principles are based off of the scale degree and the number.
So I'm just going to skip forward a bit.
6th degree, I have a C6, okay, or I can call this a C6, okay, because I'm playing the major chord and I'm adding the.
Alright, so this chapter really teaches you about chords and all that good stuff. And we have the chapter 6, which is about chords and chord fingering. Let's check out basic chord fingering.
Basic chord fingering. In this video, we'll be looking into two things. And first of all, we'll be looking at basic fingering for basic chords with your left hand and your right hand. And secondly, we will be looking at fingering for power chords and normal chords. That's a combination of a power chord and a normal chord. So first of all, let's look at how you should be playing your chords on the piano. And you probably have already noticed how I play my chords. And okay, I will say that this is the way you should be playing your chords. Okay, and the thing is that out there you will find a number of people saying that it doesn't matter if you play your chords, say like this, or maybe like this, or like that, you know, however it's convenient for you. And that's very true. But then once you get to the intermediate and the advanced level, you will find out that it's more beneficial for you to play your chords like this, because let's say you want to do a suspended second and a suspended fourth. How would you do that if you played your C major like this? So you would have to switch your.
Okay, so this video shows you how to properly play your chords on the piano. And here we have basic chord progressions.
Basic chord progressions. In this video, we will be taking off from where we stopped in the last video, and this time around we will be playing these chords not as an exercise, but we will be practicing some few moves. Okay, and for this video we will be doing a chord 1 to the chord 7, and we will also be doing a simple chord 1 4 5 progression. Okay, so let's start.
Okay, so this video is actually introducing you to playing chords and playing chord progressions. And this video is really using a very simple and very slow approach to help you to start to play chords on the piano. And then you have simple piano rhythms here. So this video shows you how to play simple rhythms on the piano.
simple piano rhythms. In this video, we will be looking at some simple piano rhythms that you can start to practice and that you can apply to your playing. Okay, and the reason why you want to. Okay, so this video is a whole 26 minutes long and shows you how to play some very nice piano rhythms, and these are piano rhythms that are suitable for beginners. So I believe that that's very powerful. So you have all these exercises and all these nice things that you can do in various forms, and all these things just help you to really understand how to play the piano the easy way. And then we have bonus practice videos here. So here we have 2 videos called Fingering Exercises Part 1. So let's check this out. Hi, you're welcome to this section of the course, and in this section of the course we will be doing some practice exercises to further strengthen our fingers. Okay, and this is the first video of this series, and we should be having a total of about 5 videos. In this video we will be training the left hand independently, and we will also be training the right hand independently. So let's start off with the left hand, and right now we will be training just the left hand, and we will be training the left hand with simple basic chords. So we have the C major, and once again I want you to note the fingering I'm using. So I have my pinky on the C, I have my middle finger on the E, and my thumb on the G. Okay. Alright, so as you can tell, this video helps you even further. So what's exactly going on with this course is that you have different approaches and you have different exercises and different bonus videos that really help you to do the same thing. So if one approach doesn't work for you, then the other approach should work for you. I believe that this is very powerful, and this course just really helps you to do the same thing in different ways, and this should really help you to learn how to play the piano very easily and very effectively. So we have bonus practice video set 2 as well. All of these videos really help you to understand and master how to play simple chords on the piano. This is very powerful. Now we go to chapter 7, song accompaniment. So after learning how to play chords, the next thing to be able to do is to be able to play chords and chord progressions to songs, and this is what this chapter is all about. So before we check out some of the videos in this chapter, as you can see here, we have song accompaniment demonstrations, 25 songs. So this chapter also features the same songs that were featured here in chapter 4. We have the same songs here, but this time around we are playing the chord progressions of these songs. So after you've learned how to play all of these 25 songs using single notes, now you can learn how to play chord progressions to these same 25 songs. I believe that this is very powerful, and this just helps to build on the knowledge that you've already had before. And can I say that 25 is such a large number, and this should be more than enough for any musician to start to learn how to play the piano. So we have the introduction, how to know what chord progressions to play. How to know what chord progression to play. There are 2 ways to play a song or to play to a song on the piano. You can either sight play, which is to read the music from a music manuscript, or you can play by ear. If you are sight playing a piece of music, then you need to be very good at sight reading or sight playing, and this means that you can play with a band or you can play to a song without prior practice. You can literally go to a performance with a score sheet and play with the band or play a song that you've not even played before or even heard before. And I would say that this is pretty cool. However, since this course is a play-by-ear course, we will be focusing more on practical approaches to playing the piano by ear. So these are the things you need in order to know what chord progressions to play to. Okay, so that video really helps you to understand how to
play chord progressions to songs. So even if you're not sure what you're doing, this chapter of the course helps you to know how to use your own ideas and how to use the little knowledge you have about playing the piano to come up with suitable and meaningful chord progressions. So even if you've just learned a song today, you've listened to a song that's really nice and you really like the song, you can actually use the knowledge from this chapter and you can go on your piano and you can start to come up with chord progressions on your own, and these chord progressions should have some meaning. Okay, so this chapter of the course is meant to help you to build confidence when it comes to playing chords and chord progressions. So once you start to play the piano little by little, you will never feel like you can't play chord progressions because you have some knowledge on how to come up with suitable chords and chord progressions for any song. So we have this video, how to accompany songs with chords, time signature and beat mastery. We have timing and chord progression demonstration. Let's check that out.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Okay, so let me explain what's going on here. So what this video is trying to do is to help you to understand timing when it comes to playing the piano or playing music. And we have this very nice visual demonstration. So you have the chord changes going on here, so you can know the next chord or you can know the chord that is playing. And this is also an ear training exercise for you as well. So like I said before, this course is just a big bunch of ear training exercises and ear training tips. So in this course, there are so many opportunities to teach ear training, and this is another opportunity. So you have this song practice sheet on the right hand corner, and you have a whole PDF of this practice sheet that you can use when it comes to this chapter and chord progressions on this chapter of the course. So check out this PDF practice sheet. So on the left hand side, you have the chord progression of the song How Great Is Our God going on, and then on the right hand side we have the melody going on. So this is just a lot of ear training and visual training as well. So when you take a look at this practice sheet, you have the big number and then you have the small number. These are called numbers. So what's going on here is you can literally sight play, you can play chord progressions using these numbers, and this chapter of the course shows you exactly how you can do this, and this is very simple. So the big numbers are the chord numbers, the small numbers are the timing of the chords. So this makes playing a chord progression very, very easy, and I believe that this chapter of the course is really, really fun. So I can't really tell you enough how fun this chapter of the course is, but you have just got to check this out yourself. So let's carry on. And we have song accompaniment demonstrations. So here we have 25 songs, and let's check out one of the songs. Let's check out To God Be the Glory.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, that's What a Friend We Have in Jesus. So God Be the Glory is right here. So let's check that out.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Okay, so here we have a very nice performance for this song. So this chapter of the course is meant to show you how to play chord progressions, and then you have all these nice visuals that really help you to learn very easily. So let's go back, and here you can see that you can actually download the chord guide, which you can print. Okay, so that's the chord guide. So you can download the chord guide and you can print the chord guide, and this chapter shows you how to use the chord guide. It's very, very simple and easy to use, and anybody will be able to look at this chord guide and play chord progressions to all these songs. And of course, the chord progressions are very, very simple and beginner friendly. So that's chapter 7. Chapter 8, we have chordal command. So this just takes the whole idea of chords and chord progressions to the next level. So here we have the introduction, chord inversions. This talks about how to play broken chords. Let's check that out. Chords, straightforward all the time. Break your chords. Say instead of just playing C major. So we've already touched on this at the basic level. So here, let's look at the concept one more time. So let's take a simple chord progression, for example. I could do this. So now let's do this simple chord progression using broken chords. Alright, the concept of playing broken chords is about how you actually play your chords. So instead of striking your chords, you can actually play the individual notes of your chord just to make your chords sound different and make your playing sound more interesting. So this chapter of the course just really dives deeper into the concept of chords and chord progressions. Here we have chord extensions and altered extensions. Let's check that out. Chord extensions, and by chord extensions, this is what I'm talking about. So we have a C major chord, for example, okay, and for the key of C, or for the notes of C, the chord tones are 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, so in this case we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, so the chord tones of C would be C, E, G. Okay, so for the chapter 8, things are really going advanced, and this chapter just really helps you to master chords even better. And then we have advanced chord patterns. So after you must have been playing for a while, after you must have been playing chord progressions, you probably have started to play in church or something, then you can come back to this course and you can take the advanced chord patterns. And here we have very advanced chord progressions that are suitable for intermediate players or beginner intermediate players. And in this course, not only do I teach these chord progressions, I also show you very good applications of how to use these chord progressions. Let's check out the simple traditional piano chord progression. Alright, so in this video we are taking things to the really advanced level, and this time around I will be showing you how to play traditional or old school gospel piano. And we have a very, very simple chord progression here, and this is just a very simple, basic, old school, traditional gospel piano vibe. And I will be doing a very quick performance, then I will be showing you how to play this. Now, this might be difficult for some people to grab, so maybe for some people you probably need to be at the beginner level for about 1 to 2 years before you come back to learn this. But if you're confident enough to take, so I'm just going to quickly skip forward. Alright, so as you can see, that's a very nice and interesting old school piano chord progression, and you can totally learn that on this course. This video is a whole 28 minutes and goes into all the little details of how to play this very nice chord progression. So let's go back. Okay, now we have the chapter 10 of the course, and this is a very nice, interesting one. We have understanding song transcription. This talks about how to start to transcribe songs. So when you've gotten to the beginner stage, what you need to start to do is you need to start to learn songs and play songs. You know, all those church songs, your favorite songs. They may not even be church songs, they may be secular songs. You want to start to play them and you want to start to learn a lot of songs. And this is what takes you from the beginner level to intermediate level and to the advanced level. And this video, understanding song transcription, shows you exactly how to go through this process. Understanding song transcription. Now, song transcription is when you learn the chord progressions of a song and you play along to the song until you are able to master playing the chord progressions of this particular song. Okay, so the idea of song transcription is to start to learn how to play songs. You play. So I'm just going to skip forward a bit. Has very simple chord progressions and chords. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to play the song.
You were the word at the beginning, one with God the Lord Most High.
So we've just listened to a very, very short phrase from the song. Let's just consider the melody. La 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 la. La, 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 la. Okay, so that's a very detailed video that shows you how to learn the chord progressions of a song, and this video really gives you a lot of tips of how to extract the chords and chord progressions from a song and start to play them on your own. And then you have using the transpose feature. This is a very important lesson because the key to learning how to play any song or playing along to any song is to be able to use the transpose feature of your keyboard, because you have songs in all keys, all kinds of keys, and if you're learning how to play the piano in the key of C, you want to be able to transpose your keyboard to match the key of any song, so you can learn how to play the chord progressions of that song. And this is what the using the transpose feature video in this chapter is all about. So let's just watch a part of it. How to use the keyboard transpose. As a beginner, you will need to use the transpose button if you've learned the keyboard in just one key. And for this course, this is the case. We've learned how to play the keyboard in just the key of C. And in order to grow as a musician, you need to play to songs. You need to transcribe songs, just like I said in the previous video. So in this video, we will be looking at how to properly use the transpose button to transpose the keyboard to the key of any song. So in this video, we will be breaking down the concept of transposition and, transposing your keyboard
to match whatever I'm playing in the key of F. So that's my F. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's +5. So this video really shows you how to use the transpose feature effectively. And then I really like this one from the advanced lessons, how to use the sustain pedal. How to use the sustain pedal. Now, the sustain pedal plays a very big role in how you're playing sounds, because on the piano, notes need to be sustained. And the reason that notes need to be sustained is that you can only keep your fingers on the keys of the piano for so long. So for example, I want to play the song How Great Is Our God. This is one way to play the song. And let's just do melodies. Okay, so as you can see, for this video, you have a small window of a video of me using the sustain pedal. So as I demonstrate to you how to use the sustain pedal, you also have a video of me, pressing, pushing, and releasing the sustain pedal. So this really helps you to really understand what you need to do with the sustain pedal. So I'm just going to skip forward a bit and let's see what we have. The sustain pedal when it comes to playing chords. So let's say I'm doing the song How Great Is Our God. So what has happened here is that while I'm playing on the chord 1, because it's the same chord, even if I do that, even if I play all these other chords that are still chord 1, I can keep my sustain pedal held down. However, that's not even compulsory. I could do okay, so for every strike I could raise my foot and do that if I'm not sure. Okay, so this video is a whole 20 minutes of information showing you how to properly use the sustain pedal. I believe that this is very powerful for a beginner. I believe that you will be learning a lot from this video as a beginner. So that's a very brief look into this course and the contents of this course. Alright, so if you want to learn how to play the piano the easy way, get the Gospel Musician Piano Foundation course. And I can assure you that if you're dedicated and you're committed to this course, you will be able to learn how to play the piano very easily, and you will also be training your ears, and you will be able to keep coming back to this course time and time again till you fully get to the intermediate level, and you can really go on to doing greater things on the piano. So I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you on the inside of this course. Peace.